What's up guys? Steve Cook, Jacob Hutton. We're here. We're gonna be doing a week in the Swole Program. Now we've already done week 1 in the Swole Program. So this is actually gonna be, if you guys start the Swole Program and it doesn't look like this is because this is actually like the second block phase in the Swole Program. So everything's 1 1/4 this week. This is probably one of my favorite weeks on the Swole Program. It's something different. A lot of people have never trained like this. So it's gonna be fun for you guys out there to follow along and give it a go. Make sure you click the link or make sure you subscribe below if you guys want to see the entire week long. Just follow along and do it with us.
For today's warm-up, and a lot of our warm-ups, what we're gonna do, especially for lower body day, we'll do something for core activation, and then we'll be opening up at the hips, groin, prepping his body to squat. So we're gonna be doing the bulldog circuit, which you'll see some groin slides where he's just gonna stand on some sliders and slide back in. And then we'll move on to just a banded squat drill, just to give him some feedback. He's gonna put the band around his knees and squat with it. And then we'll finish with some central nervous system activation, with some broomstick jumps.
Tell me I ain't gonna feast. Not enough, always gotta run it up. Never stuck, knew I had it from the jump. Not enough, no one up, couldn't see the front. In my
Alex walks in.
No one ever gave a fuck. Ain't no one in my way, ain't no one in my way. Ain't no one in my way, ain't no one in my way. Ain't no one in my way, ain't no one in my way. Never stop for no one, that's just what the game like. Ain't no one in my way, ain't no one in my way. Ain't no one in my way, ain't no one in my way. Ain't no one in my way, ain't no one in my way. Never stop for no one, that's just what the game like.
So the first thing we got today is gonna be just a back squat, 1 1/4 back squat like I said. So Steve's gonna do a 3 count lower. He's gonna come up on that quarter squat, pause for 2 seconds, and then drop down and explode back up. So it's not gonna be a very heavy weight today. There's gonna be a ton of time under tension on this one. So it's more adding volume on this one. And the best thing that we're trying to get out of this too is for people in the program, this is a great way to evaluate your back squat, your positioning on it, because you are going slow down, you can evaluate your foot position, where your knees are, come back up. And then the best thing is on that quarter rep, you can really work on if you have a valgus knee issue, like your knees coming in when you squat, this is a great way to correct that. So you come back up, drop down, push the ground apart, and then drive back out of the hole. And so it's a great one to cycle back through to make sure that your squat mechanics are staying on point. And so we usually do this a couple times a year. All right guys, one thing that I forgot to mention at the beginning, that today is gonna be more of a quad focus day. So the first leg day of the week in this program is gonna be quad focus. The next leg day is gonna be a hamstring focus. So the next thing we got today is gonna be a leg press. Steve's gonna be going a little bit more close stance on this one to target his quads and letting his heels get closer to his body. So that's gonna allow his knee to travel over his toe a little bit more. So he's got really good ankle mobility, and that's probably one of the reasons that he has such big quads, is that he always goes, unlike some dudes that you see out there, he goes nice and deep on his movement. So that's gonna develop definitely a better muscle belly in the quad. So today we're gonna be doing a 4-0-X-0 tempo. He's gonna go 4 count lower, explode back up for every movement, and then we're gonna be supersetting that with a calf raise with the same tempo.
On this at the bottom, I crack my knee, and that actually allows me to sink my heel and stretch that soleus even further. So keep the leg straight on the way up and then on the way down until you reach the bottom, crack that knee then, and then sink that heel for that great stretch, because the better stretch we get, better contraction at the top we get.
So the next thing we got is gonna be a superset of just a Smith machine squat. So we're gonna go close stance, same thing. Steve's gonna try to focus on keeping his feet under his body as much as possible. His heel is gonna stay in contact with the ground, but he's gonna let his knee travel over his toe to really focus on his quads on this one. So we got 12 reps with a 4 count lower on this as well, and then we're gonna superset it with the seated calf raise. So same tempo there too. So we'll go back to back and then rest and roll through that 3 times. One thing you'll notice, Steve, he always tries to focus on getting maximal stretch at the bottom. So that's gonna be the best way to get the most calf development. So really focus on these. When you get to the bottom, make sure you're stretching all the way down as far as possible and then squeezing it all the way to the top. Last thing we got today, we're gonna be doing some front rack step ups. So Steve's gonna be holding the bar on the front rack. He's gonna go 6 each leg. So this one, it's a little bit harder to go on a tempo on the step ups. So we're just gonna go natural tempo here, 6 each leg. He's immediately gonna go into just 15 body weight sissy squats just to blow his quads up, and then he's gonna go over to the leg extension, and he's got some leg extensions there too. And the leg extension will be the only one where we really control the tempo on this one. So he's gonna go back to back to back, short rest, and just try to blow his quads up to finish out this last little circuit.
Felt like I needed to throw up after a workout. Well, it's not really quite true. Anytime I do the sizzle cardio, I felt like that. But that is our quads, focused on a lot of close stance movements, and that's really focused on a lot more quad development here. So I've got this masseter medialis, got a lot of different muscles. Even, anytime you're gonna go deep, you're also gonna hit your glutes. But that, quads and hammies out of the way later on in the week. Quads and calves out of the way. Later on during the week, we'll do a little bit more hamstring focused. But that is day 1 on the Swole Program 2nd phase. I'll see you guys tomorrow for, thank goodness, an upper body day.